Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Well, you guys, I'm back out here in the greenhouse. I went to Home Depot today and I actually forgot to get the water hose, and it was something else I had planned to get other than the soil. I totally forgot, because when I got there, I needed to get an associate, and you know how it is at Home Depot, trying to snag somebody down to lift for you. And so I didn't purchase 20 bags of soil, but I did purchase 15, because I figured that's all my car could hold, and that I was about correct. Now, these are the big bags of the Miracle-Gro gardening soil for vegetables and flowers. Well, y'all know what it looks like. I think it's nationwide, if I'm not mistaken, throughout the U.S. until Sunday. The Miracle-Gro soil, which is regularly $4.67 a bag, right now it is on sale for $2 a bag. They have it posted as 5 for 10. That's how they have it posted. So I purchased 15 for 30, and I think that's more than enough than what I need. I'll have soil left over. So I'll get me a space together, so when they unload that, it's in the back seat of my car right now. And I mean, it's filled to the rafters with that soil. But like I said, it's the nice size bags. I thought it was going to be those teeny tiny bags, but these are the nice size, the one before the super big one that's on sale, the regular size. And normally $4.67. So I would say we're saving about 60%. And the lady told me, she was like, I'm glad you're stocking up now. She's like, because it's probably not going to go this cheap again throughout the season. She's like, so now is the time. So I went on and got mine, and now I'm not gonna go back to get more. First of all, no room to get any more. I'll just tell my sister to go get her some if she needs it. But it's plenty for me. It's plenty, because it's only gonna take about 2 or 3 bags to get these crates topped off, and then I can get that one table filled again so that it can be back in use. And that's basically it. And I know I'll have some left over. And then I can use the rest to top off the keyhole garden. But I think I'm going to get the compost from the Grow Club for that, because I have 5 buckets that I can fill. And that will be enough to top off the keyhole garden, because I would prefer to keep that with compost, due to the fact that it's a keyhole garden and I'm putting the food scraps in and things like that. So I want to keep it balanced in that same manner, because it's doing so well for me. I have yet to have a failure in that keyhole garden. As ghetto as it looks, the concept works. Okay, the other thing, I went to get my tire today. So actually they gave me an excellent, that used tire I bought looked brand new. It had the little prickly thing still sticking out. It was a Goodyear. It was a nice tire. And I told him, I was like, y'all got any more like this? He was like, yeah, we've got quite a few Goodyear just like this. And then they gave me a nice warranty. So he was the cheapest, because everybody else wanted $70 for a used tire. They only wanted $65. So EJ Tires it's a nice reputable business, you know, right across the road from me. Anyway, I told him, okay, I said, this is what I'm gonna do. I said, because I don't get too many flats. I got one last year. My mechanic replaced that, and he put a pretty good tire on it, my back tire. The front drivers, and then the front drivers and the front passengers, those two could stand replacing, because I replaced those probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And so I told him, okay, I was like, I'm going to get all the rest of them replaced. I was like, since you have these Goodyears and they look so nice. So I told him I'll be back next week on the 2nd to get the other front one replaced. You know, the one that was perpendicular to the one that I had the flat on that side, replaced. Then I told him I might end up getting 2 next week. I'll see. But if I get two, I'll do those, the one up front, and then I would do the front one on the driver's side, because the back one on the passenger side is the one I had replaced last year. It hasn't even been a year. I think it was like October when I had that tire replaced, so I know it's a good tire. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of keeping the donut, I will keep, once I get that last one replaced, I will keep that tire as my spare, because I know it's a good tire. And so I'll be balanced out with the newly purchased tires with the warranty, and then that other tire that's a good tire, that will be my spare all together. And then I'm gonna ask for the tire that was replaced today was so bad, even the outside of it was bad. But when I get the other tire done next week, I'm gonna ask him for the tire, because I can use that in the front yard over that part, and that's why I'm telling y'all this story, over the area where grass won't grow, where the tree used to be. I'm gonna put that tire there. I'm gonna paint it, and then the second one, there's another one that well, no, because I'm keeping the other one as a spare. Yeah, there will be a second one. I have to do 1, 2, 3. So one will be the spare, the good one in the back, and then the other two I will use up front. So what I'll do is just stack those 2 tires, fill it with soil, and I can plant some flowers in there, or anything. I'll just make a planter out of it, and then I'll just paint them, and make them decorative. I'll have Sherry to do it, because she's more creative than me, art-wise, that is. Shoot. But anyway, so that's the plan. And so, yep, so that's what's getting ready to happen. So basically, that's it, you guys. Nothing else to report. I'm out here in the greenhouse, getting ready to do a video for my fiber channel. So I did a little more sweeping. I haven't done much in here. I'm going to get that table repaired, the one that just caved in yesterday. Oh, and I got a video to show y'all. I got it on video. Groundhog came right out of that hole. He pushed the bricks and everything, because, I took that bucket of water off of it, so he was strong enough. And he's standing outside of the hole like he's king of the hill looking around. What I did was I scared him off, and so he scurried back down into the hole, so I knew he was down there. I put the crates back on top of it. In fact, let me show you. And you see those 2 buckets right there? Well, you can't really see where he was. And then I put bricks on top of the crate, so he can't move that. I put extra bricks on it because I only had 1. But you see those 2 buckets there? Guess what I did? And I need to whisper this. Don't y'all call animal control, y'all. I filled those 2 buckets full of water and bleach, and I poured it down the hole. So I don't know if he's gone to the upper room or if he got to safety or what, but I haven't seen him since. And so Monday, ammonia is going down there. So, and we're going to collapse it and close it up. We're going to entomb it. So we'll see what happens. And that's why I'm upset that I forgot the darn water hole. So I might have to go to Myers tomorrow and pick up one, because I wanted to run water down there and just keep running it until I can't run it no more, and either force them out or drown them, one or the other. Oh, I ain't putting up with that this year. Wait till y'all see that film. Then y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Why I'm being evil, okay? All right, so let me get off of here. We're at 8 minutes, so I'm gonna get off, make my video for the crochet channel to let them know what I got at the liquidation store on today, and then that's it. So I will talk to you guys later. And I will probably not be back on until Tuesday when the volunteers come, because that's going to be a big event and a long video. So I'll give y'all a break unless something spectacular or different happens where I need to come on. So I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye. And I don't know if I mentioned yesterday, I ordered the Piper nigrum last night. And so it's a 1-inch plant. So, but when I read the specs and stuff on it, they said that, first of all, they grow quickly and they have to be overwintered, but they love heat. and they can withstand sun and all that, and they grow quickly. And they said that usually they do not produce peppercorns until a year later, but they said in some instances they will produce peppercorns that first year. So I'm hoping that's what happens this year. We shall see. Okay, so the Piper Nigrum train is chugging along. Whoop whoop. So they will be here by next Friday. They'll be shipped off on Monday. So I'll keep you updated. Once they arrive, you will see the Piper Nigrum. Talk to you later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.